Getting set for evening baseball from Oriole Park in Baltimore. Tonight it's Diamond Dynasty Baseball. Here's Brett Gardner now. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. And underway tonight. From Baltimore. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Temperature here at game time, a comfortable 75 degrees tonight. 2-1 home now to Gardner. And a breaking ball stays outside.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in a game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. At the plate, Joey Gallo. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. The 2-1 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Due next, there's Ryan Zimmerman. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with one away. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. On to first as they get the double. Into the box, Jim Edmonds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Jim
and that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0. Bounce towards the second baseman. To his left, Cano. And that's the first out. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Martinez.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through for a hit. So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. 1-0 the count. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Greinke comes set. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Here's the 1-2. Popped high in the air. Cano is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 2-0 count, the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3. On deck, the lefty Robinson Cano. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, Robinson Cano. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Pitch out, nothing doing, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. 1 there, on to first, and that's now 2 innings and 2 double play balls here tonight. 2 away now. Here's George Springer. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Springer is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman, Justin Smoke.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Story has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, Joey Gallo.
Third baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Hey, when I see a swing like that, this guy made up his mind before that pitcher even came set. He was pulling the trigger no matter what.
A ball and a strike now. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Paul DeYoung waits on deck. Popped him up. Sanchez waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Standing in. Paul DeYoung will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Right over the middle, knee high.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. Here's Hamels back at it now as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is a fastball down below the knees. Now the 2-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
You can bet they've loved ball four here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Trevor Story goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Hit out towards second. Murphy's got it. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first two in the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That's by him for strike one. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. The inning stays alive with 2 out and brings up Joey Gallo next. Digging in for his second at-bat, Joey Gallo. He drew a walk his first time up. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Gardner, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Just keeping him floating. A ball and a strike. Gardner at first. Now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Runners off for second. Swung on and missed, and that's the final. Here's Daniel Murphy now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Gallo is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, Paul Hamels. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Greinke steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. That's to first. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ryan Zimmerman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Digging in to try it again, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's starting to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Drilled on the ground to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first. Ready for another chance. J.D. Martinez.
Leading off the fourth
Base hit
inning,
in his first trip.
center fielder, J.D.
Pulled high in the
Martinez.
air out to left field. Gallo moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with one away. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gary Sanchez. He popped out in his first trip. And that misses inside 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Popped up. Zimmerman over to his left. And that's the third out. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Cano waits on the first pitch. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to Robinson Cano here. Now the 2-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Edmonds has it in his tracks. 1 away. Here's George Springer. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. That almost got him. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
He'll try again, 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Line towards center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Trevor Story. First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's another 0-2. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? And Harper will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Gallo. 1 down. Here's Joey Gallo now.
Joey Gallo.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Two and 0. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Story picks it up. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Greinke steps into his windup. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Zach Greinke. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. This is flared out towards second. And now a jump throw against his body. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in and looking for more, Brett Gardner. He singled his last time up. Next pitch from Hamels tonight will be number 73 for him in the ball game. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Throw on to Smoke at first, and here's Daniel Murphy now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Daniel Murphy.
Swing and a little tapper. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Riding in once again, Paul Hamels. He flew out in his last at-bat. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Down the first baseline. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jim Edmonds. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hard on the ground toward short. Story scoops it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first save. Ready once again, Ryan Zimmerman. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here, as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez has a read on it. 1 out. Ready for another shot now, Gary Sanchez. He's a Gold player who adds a potent power back to this lineup. And right into the shift. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. So striding in, Cody Bellinger. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hit to third. On to first, and this will remain. Here's J.D. Martinez. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Just got a piece of the fastball that time as it's chopped foul at the plate for strike 1.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already, so he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
The count now at 2-1. Called strike 2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Full count, 3-2. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. So striding forward now, Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 1-0. Swinging a hard liner to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Digging in, the switch hitter. Justin.
First baseman, Justin.
From the stretch. Missed with a slider.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
2-0 now. Now the 2-0 is belted, and take a look at this. Deep to right center field, and it's gone! Coming to the plate now, Joey Gallo. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Miguel Sano will get a shot here. Here's a pinch hitter. Now a slider to start him out, but that breaks down and in for ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball that just misses inside. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. A swinging bunt up the third baseline. On to first, and there were 2 down. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Springer is there, makes the... Now to the plate, Robinson Cano. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
So stepping in, George Springer. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Harper is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A shot down the first baseline. Now another 0-2. Hit out towards second. Murphy has it to second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. Here's Daniel Murphy now. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, Paul Hamels. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Popped him up. Gallo on the move. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jim Edmonds. He was a ground-out victim last time up. George Springer will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Grounder down the line at third. On to first, and they don't come any easy. So here now. The pitcher, Justin Upton, is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Weak roller right side. Smoke gloves it, and he'll flip this over to Hamels covering for the out. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Brett Gardner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Grounded to short. DeYoung gathers it in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Joey Gallo. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And a ball 1-0. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Cole Hamels. Talk about a worthy recipient. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 4 behind base. The winning pitcher is Cole Hamels. The last base is Zach Greinke. Time of the ball, 2 hours and 42 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Broadcasting live. Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. And underway tonight from Baltimore as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. 3-0 to him now. The 3-0 pitch. And that misses as well, so that might portend some trouble tonight as he begins the game with 4 wide ones. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back in standing. And a bluff move here to first, but it won't draw a throw. And now they've got him in a rundown, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, now the throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, and it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. Digging in the switch hitter, Mike Trout. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Maybe not as this stays up in the air long enough. So digging in now, Jim Edmonds. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Martinez. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in now, J.D. Martinez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. Hamels has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Now another 1-2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. One out, nobody on. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Happ. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Ready now, Jim Edmonds. Nelson Cruz will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Curveball that time, not even close. Martinez on at first, nobody out. Now it's 2-0.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Into the box now, Justin Smoke. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. No balls and a strike to count. Took something off there, but it misses ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Chopper foul. Smoke waiting on the 1-2. Fouled away. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. First offering on its way. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Gary Sanchez. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around a leadoff walk.
Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The 3-2 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. settling in now. Justin Smoke. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Dribbled up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. A swing by Smoke and a ball soaring toward right field. Cruz is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Stepping in, Joey Gallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Coming to the plate now, Paul DeYoung. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And there's the fastball by Hamels, good for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled right back up the middle. The second for one. On to Smoke. It's a double play. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson. Zach Cozart will come on as a pinch hitter. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is in off the plate. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 1 out. At the plate, Paul Hamels. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Popped him up. Hamels shading to his right, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Trey Turner. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a breaking ball stays outside. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. Harper is there, and he'll put it away. Here's Daniel Murphy now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
There's that circle change of his, but it's outside for ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation. First delivery to him on the way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is in there. Ready for another chance. Jim Edmonds. He flew out in his last at-bat. George Springer will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Now both runners are breaking. Now a bunt attempt here, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Cozart over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Riding in once again, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike one. A high fastball is in there.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time. Stepping in, Ian Happ as we begin the top of the 4th. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Into the box, Mike Trout. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
They'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Here's J.D. Martinez. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 to Martinez. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. Makes the catch, and that'll return. And now Bryce Harper. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder. Right.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Inside corner, a ball and a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And he is out on the tag. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gary Sanchez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4 to 1-2 now. Ball 2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Skied into very shallow right. Cruz coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He'll start off.
Right fielder.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning. Lays off 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Torre comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Now at the plate, Zach Kozar flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Very weakly on the ground. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. Gallo is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Paul Hamilton. Hamels comes set. Here's the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle. DeYoung's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joey Gallo. A base hit in his first trip.
Third baseman, Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that finds the outside corner. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now the 2-1. Is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. And that misses. Ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul DeYoung. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And you can forget about the double play now as the runner moves up to second base. Popped him up. Smoke in foul ground. And no, they can't get there. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. Gallo rounds third and is digging for the plate, but he is going to be a dead duck out there. He is out between third and home.
Second baseman.
Riding in once again, Daniel Murphy. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
1-1 on its way to Murphy. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's low, ball 4. Ready for another chance. Paul Hamels reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Miguel Sano is going to grab a bat now and hit for the pitcher, Hamels.
Number 22, Miguel Sano.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. D. Gordon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
D. Gordon.
The 1-0 home. Snap throw from the catcher, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-1 the count now. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And the changeup is way low that time. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Left field. Number 4.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ will swing it from the left side right here. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And that sinking fastball didn't sink, it stayed high.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4. Digging in once again, Mike Trout. And that diamond rating on his card isn't just for show. It'd be tough to argue he's anything but one of the game's best players. And he is safe at second base. Billy Hamilton will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 6, Billy Hamilton. Now pitching, Brad Hand.
Hamilton leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Spin and a throw back to second, and the runner back easily. Runner's on his way to third. Hit hard on the ground to first. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Here's J.D. Martinez. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. It's off the third base bag. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. Trout is on his way home. And a relay home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. It was a walk in his last trip. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Here's Justin Smoke now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Harper has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So digging in now, Joe Torre. He singled his last time up. Roberto Ozuna trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless. Is 2 out.
things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there in the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Riding in.
First baseman, Justin.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. So 1-1. Misses. Ball 2. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game. Here's Joey Gallo now as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Line drive to center field. Hamilton will get there, and he puts. Stepping into the box, Zach Kozar. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And he'll watch the slurve that falls in for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's an inning opening single to kick off this. Half of the D. Gordon will be summoned down. Wilmer Flores will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. He's running. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Martinez patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Trey Turner. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. But the runner's back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. From the belt, the pitch. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he'll be back in standing up. Now a spin and another throw back to second. Keeping particularly close tabs on him. And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he just does get in there ahead of the throw. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame him. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
Yeah, and at this point, the home plate umpire is making it clear to both teams that he's not going to tolerate any back and forth of hitting batters, and nor should he. It becomes a player safety issue at that point, and that always has to be the top priority for any umpiring crew.
The 1-2 in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but it definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Fernando Rodney gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So that brings in the power-hitting middle. Infielder.
This thing far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Cruz going back on it. Still going back. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
The batter, number 9.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing on a little tapper. Goes foul for strike 1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. High pop-up. Gordon has a play. 1 down. So here now is the pitcher, Roberto Ozuna. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Cody Bellinger will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Now pitching.
So with a left hand. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. There's a fastball that just misses, ball 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and this will remain. Wade Davis been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Wow, count now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
Nelson Cruz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Flips it into the air to shallow center. Martinez on the run. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready for another shot now. Justin Smoke. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And he lays off the pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches,
got him looking, and that'll. Stepping in, J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. And that's in there for strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. A fastball that just misses inside. Here's the 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Smoke on the ground up the middle. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And now Bryce Harper. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 the count to Bryce Harper. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tap down the line. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Gary Sanchez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. A ball and no strikes. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Well, that's a great take there, right there, on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter. That hard breaking ball coming down and in at the back foot. A tough take on a good pitch.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Justin Smoke. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A bouncer up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side. Into the box now, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set and the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A sinker over the outside corner for strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Joe Torre is retired to kick off the 9th. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here he comes again, 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Gordon calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Brad Hand. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded softly to the right. Smoke charging this one, and Smoke will take this one over to the bag.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
He'll lead off the bottom of the 9th inning. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. The 1-0. Popped him up. Corey shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He went deep last time up. First pitch on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-0 home is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Here's D. Gordon now. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Short, hit hard. Throw in time, and the side is retired. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Hamilton. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Started to go around there, but he holds up, ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he misses, 2-1. This one skied out toward right. Harper has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in now, Mike Trout comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0. Now the 2-0 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, J.D. Martinez. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to third. Played on the backhand. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wade Davis.
Leading off for the 51. Pitcher, Wade.
Ian Desmond is going to come in and pinch hit here as he's the potential winning run here in the bottom half of inning number 10. Ball 1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Smoke waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most. And this is the guy. He's our tops player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 47 minutes.